Welcome back everybody, it's MeiaSoQuick, and in today's video I'm going to be giving myself a new acrylic set. So to prep the nails, I'm going to first start off and get my metal file, and I'm going to clean underneath the nails just because I might have some of these nails be clear and I don't want any dirt peeking through. Next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and push back my cuticles. You definitely want to make sure that you get all the dead skin that's attached to your nail and just push it back, and then you can use this other side of my tool, which allows you just to scrape it up. Pushing back the cuticles is like one of the most important things, just to make sure that you're not going to get any lifting from your acrylic nail and that it adheres really well. Once I've done that, I'm also going to go ahead and take my E-file. I'm using this Melody Susie E-file and this little tiny ball cuticle bit, and I'm going to use this just over my cuticles to get the rest of the dead skin that's there. I like this bit because it's really gentle and it doesn't hurt if you touch the top of your skin. Make sure that you don't have the drill cranked up too high and that you're not hitting the nail, that you're just trying to stay on the actual cuticles. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go dust off my nails so I can get a better picture to see. And then I'm going to go in and grab my cuticle nippers. Alright, you can use nippers or you can use actual nail scissors. So whichever is best for you. And you just want to go ahead and get the white part. Try not to actually clip your eponychium because that would actually hurt. After my cuticles look good, I'm just going to go ahead and file and buff my nails so that they're ready. And once I've done that, I'm just going to go in with some acetone and I'm going to go over the nail surface just to make sure that my nails are clean of any dirt and any oils. I always recommend to use a lint-free wipe so that none of the lint will be stuck on your nail and getting stuck into the acrylic or when you use polish. Now that your nails are all prepped, the first step is going to be to use the dehydrator. I'm going in with these Modelones dehydrator, and I'm just going to apply that to each nail. You only need a little bit. It just practically dries out the nail to make sure that there are no oils left. And then if you touch your skin, don't worry, it's okay. And then after that, you want to go in and you want to get the actual primer. I'm actually also going to go in with this Modelones primer. It does smell terribly bad, but this is one of the best things to help so that the nails will not lift. We do not want our acrylic nails to lift. Once again, you're going to apply the primer to each nail, and you want to make sure that you let this primer dry completely before we start to apply the acrylic. Once they're all dry, I'm going to go ahead and grab my nail forms because I'm actually going to be sculpting nails since I don't actually wear tips. So I must admit, it was a tough day today putting on my nail forms. I don't know what it was. But once I've got the nail forms on, I'm going to go ahead and get the scissors and just cut right where my side walls are just to make sure that those are even. And then it looks like this, and I am ready to apply my first bead of acrylic. So I'm going to go in with the MeiaSoQuick monomer in powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and get a medium-sized bead and start to actually apply the acrylic. I will say that as much as I try to record and show these, using clear is not the best thing to see, and I was going through it today. I do not know what was happening. They were just not as smooth, which led me to do a lot of filing later on. So anyway, once I've applied the acrylic and it's had some time to cure, usually if you tap on it and it makes a clicking sound, then it means it's ready. And I'm actually going to go ahead and use my pinching tool. So this is a new thing that I've seen, and I actually like it because it really helps me with getting my shape, especially when a day like today when I just couldn't do it by hand. So I'm just going to go ahead and pinch this while this is still curing for the most part, and then once it's hard I can go ahead and take this off. So after the nail is hard, I'm going to go ahead and remove the pinching tool, and then I'm going to go ahead and remove the actual nail forms, and you just kind of unravel it and pinch it at the bottom and pull, and there's the nail. And as stated before, I'm definitely going to have to do some filing, but here's what my nails look like after. It took me a long time, but you can get there. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it as well. But so they're actually looking pretty good. I went with a coffin or a ballerina style, whatever you like to call it. And now I'm ready to go in and start decorating my nails. So I grabbed this Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. It's not an actual gel polish, it's just a regular glitter gel polish, but I just love the color of this, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my pinky. Now, because this is a regular polish, I do not actually have to put it in a lamp to cure, but I did realize that after I applied this, I forgot to do a base coat. So I went ahead and did a base coat on all of my other nails using the Beetles Gel Polish in their base gel. So I like this because it also, you know, will show through and it'll make the nail really shiny. And I also suggest that you put it underneath the nail as well. Once the base gel has been applied and you've let it cure, now you're actually ready for your colored polish. So the first color that I'm going to go in with is 296. It's this like browny yellowy color, kind of like khaki, I guess. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my ring finger in a nice thin coat. I did like how this color was really opaque though. I possibly could have gotten away with one coat, but I'm just used to doing 2 coats after curing. So I made sure to clean up with some acetone around my mistakes, and then I went ahead and popped it under my lamp for 2 minutes to cure, and then I did a second coat with the same color. The next color I'm going in with is number 338, and this is like a dark forest green, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that to my middle finger. I'm going to use my striping brush because I want to do a design on this finger. Once I've got the lines I like, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the bottle and then just paint in. I do a coat of this and then I cure it, and then I also do a second coat as well. I'm going to take this same color and I'm going to use it all over my index finger as well. And I have to admit, when I'm doing my nails and painting, I have no idea usually what I'm going to do. It just, as I start painting, things just come and ideas flow, and that's just the one thing that I love about doing my nails. And if you don't like it, you can always take it off before you cure it. Okay, for my thumb, I'm going to go in with 331. It's a brown color, and I decided for my thumb, I'm going to be real fancy. So I'm just putting some of this on my little metal plate, and then I'm going to grab my striping brush, and I'm just making a line kind of off center, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it in as well. One thing that I like to do is I like to cure after every color just so that my colors don't accidentally mix and make it harder for me in the long run. So after the brown, I then went in with that yellow mustardy khaki color brown, and then I made a line next to this first color that I had straight down the middle and then off to the side, and I'm also going to fill that in and then cure it. Now I'm going to go in with number 334, and that's just a black, and I'm going to use this color to fill in the rest of that negative space that's there. If you are not comfortable with the striping brush yet, no worries. Practice makes perfect, and then always remember that you can always clean up with acetone. So if you hit your skin or if it goes over, just make sure to clean it up. Okay, now for the fun part. I decided I was going to do some camouflage. So I just grabbed my dotting tool, and I'm just going to go ahead and make these big blobs in no particular direction all over my fingernail. I'm going to do this on the ring finger as well as on the thumb. And once again, I'm going to cure it after every color. So I went in first with the green, and then I cured that for 2 minutes. And then I went in with my next color, which was the brown, and the same thing. After I dot it, I cure it. And then finally, I went in with black, and I let that cure on its own as well. And here's what it looks like so far, and I just think these are so cute. So the next thing I decided to do, I decided to go in with that gold that I used on my pinky, and I'm just going to go ahead around the perimeter of the line that I made on my middle finger, as well as use this color to stripe down the middle of my thumb. And then after that, I went ahead and grabbed my Rhinestone Glue Gel because I'm going to go ahead and put some crystals and some other studs on my nails. So you can see me applying these gems. One thing I can say is make sure, because a lot of these are not flat to my nail because my nail actually curves a lot, so make sure that you use enough of the glue gel to adhere and fill in those gaps. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with this Beetles top coat, and this is a shiny top coat. I'm just going to be using this on my pinky nail for that glitter color to really actually pop. For the rest of my nails, I'm going to go in with the Beetles matte top coat, and I'm going to apply that to all of the nails and let them cure. One important thing though, as you can see on this finger, I don't want it to get on the shiny part, so I'm just going to, stripe one side and then do the other. And then when you're actually doing the studs, make sure that you do not put the matte coat over the studs because it will dull their shine, and we don't want that. When it's all said and done, here are what my nails look like, and I'm in love. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some Cuticle Oil to these nails, and then just massage it all in. And that pretty much concludes this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually like this. Like, this idea just came to me, and then it inspired me to go out and wear camo and a matching outfit. So yes, leave me a comment for what design you'd like to see me do next, or whatever colors might interest you. And I'd like to thank you for stopping by my channel and for watching. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, so you can also hit the notification bell so that way you're notified anytime that I upload. Once again, thank you for watching.